Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. Come on in. What's going on, everybody? My name is Hal Rudnick, and this is the Your Pal Hal Show right here on Backchannel. This is the only place where you can talk live with a host in real time on your Echo device. Amazing, amazing. We're here every Monday through Friday, 5 days a week, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on the West Coast here in our home office, Los Angeles, California, and 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. on the East Coast. And you know what? I'll tell you this, folks. The show is better when you get involved. We're going to be here today, and we're going to be talking about pop culture. We're going to be talking about a little bit of news, some trending topics, movies, and there's going to be goofs, gags, shenanigans. Today, we're going to be recognizing that it is 420, y'all. And if you engaged in a little bit of chat, it would take the show to the next level. You help take the show to the next level. So, here's what I would love for you to do. Chime in. Let us know what you're up to. Riyadh is already in the house. We got London. We got California in the house. Benjamin in Puerto Rico. Hola, Boricua. We got some folks listen, even if you don't have a name, even if you're listed as no name, I'm glad for you to be here. And go ahead, give yourself a name and participate. And there's a few ways you can participate in the Your Pal Hal Show and all of the hijinks, shenanigans, and good times that we're going to be up to for the next 2 hours. One, if you are listening on your smart device, go ahead and get your smart device's attention. Maybe it rhymes with T-Rexa, okay? And so get your smart device's attention. Use the magic word say, and then put in anything after that. So smart device, say, I'm eating a plate of fully loaded nachos. Or smart device, say, I'm just sitting on my porch whittling. I'm whittling a death trap from the movie Rambo that I'm going to set up in my backyard. By the way, if you are setting up a Rambo-style death trap in your backyard, there's a bigger conversation to be had. What's going on in your backyard? So you can talk to us on your smart device or go to backchannel.tv, chat with us there, and you can leave a review of the Your Pal Hal Show. You can say, Hal talks a little too much about these Rambo-style death traps with wooden spikes. Or you can say, you know what? I love it when Hal talks about these Rambo-style wooden spike death traps. Or you can say, Hal talks about snacks and I love it. Whatever you want. Please participate in the show. The show is better. 9 out of 10 doctors say that the Your Pal Hal Show is better when the viewers and listeners are involved. And that 10th doctor that didn't, he's currently being investigated by the American Medical Association for malpractice. So, who needs that guy? All right. I hope you're having a wonderful 420 so far. This is this is how I explained it to my mom. Because my mom did not know what 420 was or represented. My mom was like, no, what is that? So I explained to her that it's supposedly the legal code for marijuana at 420. So we've got a 420, we've got a 372 downtown police codes. But then I further explained it to her thusly. The way booze and drinking has become part of St. Patrick's Day, that's what weed is for 420. And my pal Andy McLean is in the chat. Andy, great to see you. Check out Beto's tweet today about 420 if you have a sec. It's perfection. Well, we'll have to take a look at that when we venture into the Twitterverse in just a little bit. I'm making a note of that, and the person who will help us with that, the gentleman with his hands firmly on the controls, your friend and mine, producer Travis. Producer Travis, are you with us?
Yes.
Producer Travis.
Hi, sorry, this blanket just fell, and now you can see the man behind the... Well, I'm in front of the... It's like a... It's not quite Wizard of Oz. Anyways.
We could see the rest of the garage.
You can see the rest of the garage.
Yeah, oh, yeah, bring it up. Bring it up big. Let's see. Let's take a look.
Good Lord. And it's just kind of that corner over there.
Oh, yeah, it's some insulation. All right.
Yeah.
You know what? These things happen.
These things happen.
You know?
Yeah.
That's the show must go on.
It must.
We'll roll with it.
I mean, I can fix it in like two. I'm gonna fix it in a second. No,
Do you want me to listen? I can vamp. I can just. I don't want you to sit here feeling naked because the blanket fell.
You know what? No, this is good. This is good. This is vulnerability.
Okay.
This is good. What's up?
Sure. What's up? I haven't seen you in 22 hours, Travis. I've missed you. What have you been up to?
Oh, a little this, little that. Drove on down to Tustin yesterday, Tustin, California, in Orange County, for an appointment with a new hotshot physical therapy clinic I've been hearing all about. And you ever have those situations where the stature of a person or a place or a thing, a noun, is built up so large that when you get to the place itself, you are underwhelmed by the presentation?
Yeah. I mean, often that has that build up, and then the underwhelming often happens with movies for me.
Yeah.
By the way, I want to shout out my pal Doug, who's in the house. Doug in Ohio. Doug, always glad to have you here. Happy 420, Doug. Hope you're doing well. And Doug, you snacking on anything right now? Oh, Doug shouting out Travis. Very nice. Very nice. We got Andy McLean. We've got Akai. Akai, welcome. We got Benjamin. Thank you for hanging out right here on the Your Pal Hal show. And remember, if you'd like to send me a chat, if you can see me right now, and you're watching on an Echo show or a Fire TV, the magic word is say. T-Rexa, as we like to call her. T-Rexa, say hello. And so T-Rexa, say, I'm eating a plate of fully loaded nachos. So anyone who's hanging out with us, please join the chat. The show is better with you involved. And I'm here for all shout-outs. Travis, I'm also here to recognize when it's 11:11. Doug just had some pepper jack cheese, by the way. Very nice, a little spicy. All right, it's 11:11. Folks, go ahead and make a wish on 11:11. All right, I made my wish. Remember, if you are wishing on 11:11, or wishing on a wishing well, wishing on a shooting star, or wishing on birthday candles, don't tell anyone your wish. Otherwise, your wish will not come true. Travis, what was your wish? Too much, I couldn't hear anything. All right, moving on. Dead air is not what we're in business for, Travis.
Sorry,
just a quick no. We're only
half a visual medium.
Yes. Thank you, Travis. Oh no, S. Friedman. That's a wish that I would have really taken to. Like that would have made my day. S. Friedman wished that I would be cast as MCU's Wolverine. They are looking for a new Wolverine. The Jackman has moved on since Logan. I feel like, you know, I'd get in on a weight training regimen for it. I'd probably have to put on about 15, 20 pounds of muscle if I was going to play Wolverine. But I think it would all be possible. And Wolverine, hairsuit, gentlemen, and I definitely have that in spades. As I've said before, I was a stunt hand for Caesar the Ape in Planet of the Apes. My arm was a stunt arm. They said, "Oh, Andy Serkis, you can go to your trailer and rest, because we have this hirsute gentleman to pretend to be your arm in all these shots." Oh boy. Josh joined the chat. Welcome. I wish that Hal would stop showing off them lashes. Oh. Yes, they are real. Fellas, ladies, non-binary friends, these lashes are all mine, baby. Happy 420, Simon. Simon, are you burning one right now? Andy McLean makes me wonder how. What was the one role you went for that you were super pumped to audition for? Ooh, well, maybe it's the one. I mean, I was feeling it when I went into audition for Community, and I got that part. So I'll say one that I got. Nice. Yeah, that really. I was feeling it. Travis. So let's get back to this. I'm wishing you positive vibes on your physical therapy journey. So you were underwhelmed by the place, but what about the care? What about the care?
Care was good. It's just I think, and it wasn't to say I came in saying, "Oh, well, this isn't going to be a whole thing," but this is a clinic that has like a really well regarded like channel on YouTube where the head of the clinic like has scores of like instructional videos, and there's all this fanfare on Yelp around it, and it's just like in a business complex. It's next to like a copy shop.
I mean, what did you expect it to be like on a hill?
Yes.
On a bright shining hill.
Yes.
On the mountaintop on high.
Yeah.
You drive up to it and it's
like not a gondola. What is that? Yeah, a gondola, whatever, the ski lifts, something like that.
Oh yeah, ski lift. Yeah.
And they were all feather beds.
A monorail?
Yeah, a monorail.
This town needs a monorail.
God, what a great episode.
Oh yeah.
But it was a neat place. I went in for a diagnostic, and I had a couple things done that I had never had before. One of which was craniosacral therapy, which I was like, huh? And it was
like the back. Is that in the back of your?
Whole thing. And then lymphatic drainage, and these obtuse adjacent terms. And like there is a physical therapy aspect that happens like next week, but it was this whole thing of like. And this isn't to refute it at all, but it was a solid 20 minutes of me laying down and someone just kind of like working my head back and forth. I was like, oh.
Gotcha. Oh.
Yeah. But gotta say, woke up this morning and I'm like, I feel like my head's on a swivel. It was the whole thing.
Oh, they fix you a little bit.
Yeah.
You got you loose as a goose.
Yeah. Certainly closer to goose than I was the day before.
Well, don't get too close to Goose. Goose from Top Gun.
Hey.
R.I.P. Goose. R.I.P. Goose.
Yeah.
Miles Teller in that Top Gun trailer is like, you got my daddy killed. You got my daddy killed. He didn't quite say it like that. To Tom Cruise. Folks, by the way, I just want to shout out the folks. Thank you for being here again. This is the Your Pal Hal Show. I am Hal Rudnick. And if you're enjoying the show, there are two ways that you could support us that would help me out big time. I would love this. Oh boy, do me a solid, y'all. If you're watching right now and you see that subscribe button, please click it. Click the subscribe. Subscribing will let you know when we're going live. And also, I've got some special plans. I am threatening you with my special plans coming up in the next few weeks. And there's going to be a lot of cool stuff going on. So you're going to want to be subscribed, not just so you can hear me and Travis jibber-jabbering about physical therapy, but so you can be here when the cool stuff goes down. And then another way you can really help me out is no matter where you're watching or listening, leave a review of the Your Pal Hal Show. Go to backchannel.tv. Go ahead and click leave a review, and your positive reviews are going to help keep this show going. And once again, backchannel.tv, leave a review. Thanks a lot. And you can pretend you're like Roger Ebert or like Siskel or Roper or whoever. Be like, I give Hal 2 thumbs up, way up. Or 1 thumb up, 1 thumb down. Don't do that. Like, if you don't, or I give Hal a thumbs up, I give Travis thumbs down.
That's fair.
Okay. Or vice versa. Vice versa. You know what? Travis thumbs up, Hal 2 thumbs down, way down.
Wow. That's harsh.
I know, right? Not cool. Not cool. Don't, please. Just, you know what? My grandma said, if you don't have anything nice to say, shut your fat mouth.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was your grandma on the cast of Sopranos? Because I've been watching a lot of that recently, and that's how they talk to each other.
Oh, we've been watching a little bit of Sopranos, but not in the same. Like, my wife is working on a docuseries, and she's that's dealing with some mafioso stuff, but and then also it's just good to have on. Like, you can just pop it on and just jump right back in once you've seen the show.
I didn't know, or I hadn't realized how long of a layoff there was between seasons, because I remember walking into the room and my roommate's like, I'm on season 3. I'm like, why is that kid like a foot taller?
Oh, yeah.
And there's just like 2 to 3 year gaps between seasons. And also, I didn't realize it only ran for 6, and it ended in 2007. For some reason, I had in my head that show ended in like 2010. The time is all garbled. Show's a mystery to me.
Hey, you know what I say about the time? Forget about it. Just jump in and eat your gabagool. Shut your fat mouth and eat this gabagool, says Simon. Special plans or special plants? Hey, 420. Nice. Smash that like button on YouTube also helps. Very nice. Thank you, Simon. Monorail, a classic episode of Family Guy. Family Guy, Simpsons, who's keeping score? And my friend Doug is going to have dental surgery. Doug, been there. Wishing you safe travels with that. Drinking a can of Diet Pepsi. You know what? I'll mess with a diet soda now and again. I went to the movies the other day. I had a diet, or I had a Coke Zero Cherry Coke. I did not have to be a mass murderer in the dentist. Good news. Doug, please don't murder your dentist. Working first shift tomorrow. Doug's not going to be here. Well, Doug, you will be missed. Doug was raised on Diet Pepsi. His mom's a diabetic. My dad was diabetic, so I feel you. Stacy hanging out with Tracy today. Stacy, one of our best pals. And we love Stacy. And Stacy is the winner of a $50 Amazon gift card. Boom! Love that. No, that's a slang term I use for not having to wear a mask at the dentist. Oh, gotcha. Thank you, Doug. Travis.
Yes.
What do you say? We dive into the Twitter sphere. We launch ourselves headlong into the Twitterverse. And check out stuff that's trending on the Twitter website. Twitter.com. Ever heard of it? All right. So start off our daily check of Ukraine, the conflict that is happening, Russia's horrific attacks on Ukraine. Russia's surrender deadline in Mariupol expires as clashes continue in the Donbas region. Russia's ultimatum to Ukraine troops in Mariupol to surrender or die expired on Wednesday, with both sides unwilling to back down, according to Reuters. We may only have a few days or hours left, Major Serhiy Volnya, commander of Ukraine's 36th Marine Brigade, said in a video. Meanwhile, Russian forces have intensified their attacks in the Donbas region, although, per U.S. officials, there have been no major territorial gains for Russia in this latest push. Roughly 5 million Ukrainians have fled since the start of Russia's invasion, per the United Nations. So, status quo right there in Ukraine. Putin and his advisors seem to be at odds. There was an article. In recent months, Putin's circle of advisors has narrowed even further from the limited group of hardliners he'd regularly consulted before. The decision to invade Ukraine, this is coming from Bloomberg Business, was made by the president and a handful of hawks as opposed to doves, some more warlike, some more warmongering types. And it's kind of like you saw in the waning days of Trump's presidency. You know, you had the people who were like, oh, yeah, let's just keep denying the election. And then you had the people who had a little bit of sense. And they were like, you know what? You're a maniac. I'm going to bounce. So... And now it seems like the Republican Party, many of them have amnesia in regards to the insurrection. So, Putin, just a smaller and smaller circle. I mean, he's really losing a lot of face with this, with what he's doing, just on the world stage and his military strategies are being questioned. It's really just a horrific gambit here. Unlike the Queen's Gambit, which is a pretty good gambit. Lucy in Virginia joining the show. Great to have you here. Putin stinks and his tactics suck, says Stacy. Stacy nailing it. Grass Puddle in the house. Grass Puddle? What are you eating for lunch? That's my question to you. What you snacking on? What you snacking on? All right, other trending topics. Oh yeah, happy 420. Let's bring up that 420 hashtag. Yes. Oh wow, is that Andrew Yang? Happy 420. I'm for the legalization of weed myself. They named a strain Yang Ganja for me. I wonder, so does Andrew Yang partake? I mean, that might really help his stock amongst young voters. Unfortunately, Andrew Yang failed bid for New York City mayor. Happy 420 day from Kerry, Washington. There you go. Kerry, Washington. A yearly reminder, one of the greatest moments in combat sports broadcast history. Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz from the Inland Empire. I forget if it's he's like Rancho Cucamonga or out that way, throwing a spliff, throwing a joint into his mouth to fire it up. Pee Wee Herman, happy 420 day. Dan Kurtz, that explains so much about them. Yes. Oh, Grass Puddle, butter chicken enchiladas from Whole Foods. Nice. I can dig it. I can dig it. Never partook, but legalize it all. Nice, Grass Puddle. I appreciate your progressive way of thinking. S. Friedman, back to a Putin talk. If Putin wanted to disapprove the rumors, he should have just bought a sports car or an SUV. I mean, that's a good midlife crisis move. A nice red sports car. Happy 420, pass it on. So, Travis, you want to come on in here, bring me up? I told you before, I threatened this, that we were going, come on in here, Travis, that we were going to celebrate 420 live right here on the show. And I don't know if we're approved to do this or anything, but here we go.
Oh, man.
I have hemp pain relief cream. Oh, baby.
Here we go.
Here we go.
We're getting extremely
yeah. Happy 420.
Edge of
Happy
the edge.
420.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's good stuff.
Oh, it's got a minty smell to it.
Oh.
It's got a nice minty, and now my hands are going to be all greasy.
Yeah, I saw that coming in. Like, it's just the hands too, huh? It's gonna be.
I mean, like when I put, see, that's the problem with being the stunt double for Caesar the Ape and Planet of the Apes.
Mm-hmm.
My arms are so hairy that it gets matted down when I start to put. Yeah, so I could do it, but it's like putting on suntan lotion. It's like, and this is really turned into a display. Josh says my hands are gonna get the munchies. S. Friedman says smoke the lotion. Isn't that? I think that's a line from like the next Silence of the Lambs movie.
Yeah.
Instead of put the lotion in the basket, put the lotion in the bong. Smoke the lotion.
I don't think I try to keep.
This is actually nice. This is actually very nice.
Oh, right on.
Because I don't know. I get weird like psoriasis a little bit on my knuckles sometimes.
Oh.
So this is actually feels really good. Like.
New habit.
Whoa, and I'm feeling a little spaced out, man. Oh, damn. What are we doing a show, man? What were we even talking about, bro? Put the lotion in the brownies, says S. Friedman. Grass Puddle, if you'd like to partake sometime, I know you're a family man, I would suggest like a very mild edible. If you want to meet up in Los Angeles sometimes and have a mild edible while you're traveling.
That reminds me, after he does, if he's feeling kind of hungry, Ruts in Culver City. I know he's on the west side. Ruts in Culver City. Ruts Hawaiian Barbecue in Culver City.
Oh, Hawaiian barbecue?
Whew. Kind of. I think it's called Ruts Hawaiian Cafe. They're a Hawaiian barbecue joint.
So greasy.
They do. Oh no.
S. Friedman says eatables will kick your butt. Here's the thing, though. You need if you know what you're doing.
You
know what you're doing. Then Grass Puddle says I constantly get drug tested for the nukes, so no go. All right,
that makes sense.
Right on. Listen, I thank you for your service. And whoa, my hands though are it's like my hands went to the smoke out tour and got a contact high or something, and literally so greasy. This was a bad idea. Okay. Andy McLean says THC metabolizes way different in the liver than in the lungs. That's why smoking and eating feel very different. Right on. Thank you, Andy McLean. Thank you, Dr. Science. Awesome. Hal's hands are appreciating the colors. Yeah, I do need a designated driver for tomorrow night. Is Travis available? Travis, do you, if you want to connect with grass with the grass puddle.
The Scion XB doesn't come cheap. Tell you that.
Gotcha.
Darn! There was a fun gag. We missed a gag.
Oh, what was it?
Well, I'm not sure how much of any of these would be effective, but just like as soon as you put it on, just.
Oh.
There we go.
That's that. Love is in the air. Let's. How many of these are there?
There's a few. There's at least a few. We got
I love
space.
This. Can we
Exciting.
leave this one for real? Except
yeah.
it covers our lower our lowers. Let me hit this station ID real quick. This is the Your Pal Hal show. We are having too much fun. My name is Hal Rudnick. We're live right here on Backchannel, and we're here every weekday, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on the West Coast here in our home office, Los Angeles, California, and 2 to 4 on the East Coast. We're talking Florida all the way up to the great state of Maine. Please send us a chat, you filthy animal. Come on, chat with us. The show's better when you're chit-chatting. So, if you can see me right now and you're watching on an Echo Show or a Fire TV, the magic word is say. So get your smart device's attention. That rhymes with T-Rexa. T-Rexa, say, I'm whittling some sharp sticks. Or T-Rexa, say, I'm folding my laundry. Let us know what you're up to. If you're just listening right now on an Echo speaker you can't see me, you can go to backchannel.tv, click join the chat. Once again, that's backchannel.tv, and join the chat. And you can also leave a review of the show. That would be a delight. And appreciate you. For all my bros that partake, y'all more indica or sativa fans? Oh, Matasaro's in the house. Very nice to see you. Andy, I'm gonna say definitely if and when I do, definitely indica or a hybrid. Sativa gets me a little too like, no, the walls are closing in. They're coming to take me away. Ha! They're coming to take me away. Yeah, it makes me a little too edgy. So I'm definitely gonna go indica vibes or hybrid vibes only around here, my dude. Simon's like, oh goodness, we're going to start talking strains. Hey, you're up, up there in Oregon. It's all legal, my guy. You're in Washington, but you know what I mean. All right. Also, Travis.
Bit of news on this. We can't escape without getting the actual piece of news out from Bloomberg Quick Take. Thursday, 13 medical dispensaries. You can purchase recreational marijuana in the suburbs of New York City and Philadelphia. And one in New Jersey, looks like.
It is on. Oh, you know what? I got to get my mom that medical card.
There you go.
My mom is like, oh, Hal, I don't want any of the gummies. No thank you. Yeah, my hands are sitting on a figurative beanbag chair with black lights on. Yeah, just staring at those posters, Josh. Thanks for being here, Josh. Appreciate everybody hanging out. All the 420 enthusiasm. Legal MJ, legal Mary Jane, happiness and tax revenue, all good. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, here's the thing. There's no stigma around. Well, there is obviously but like, if alcohol is going to be legal, that does way worse for your body than the weeds. What about the Jimmy John's special today? Oh, is there a Jimmy John's special? Did you hear that Seth Rogen got mad at Jack in the Box.
Why?
Because Jack in the Box was offering a Pineapple Express shake. And Seth Rogen was like, that has nothing to do with our movie. That has nothing to do with our movie.
That's funny.
Matasaro, especially the prison cost savings, not incarcerating tons of nonviolent offenders saves so much money. Matasaro, you got that right. And just this country, terrible legacy of locking up nonviolent drug offenders. Stacy says, don't forget you can also leave a review on the Amazon Alexa app of Backchannel. Backchannel skill. Thank you. Appreciate you. Stacy, holding it down. Stacy says, don't forget that you also get that 1 to 3 p.m. in Omaha, Nebraska, the home of Rob Schaefer. And if you're a real science fan and you're in Texas, you should see Dr. Miguel. Dr. Miguel. All right. So let's jump back in. One more thing about 420. Travis. You know whose birthday is 420?
Uh-huh.
Who is it, Travis?
Well, I know this because it's next up on the list of things.
Yeah. Did you know? You didn't know it before?
I did not know it before. I did not.
Today is the birthday of Hitler. Hitler's birthday. Born April 20th, 1889.
Wow.
Yeah. He died. He took his own life like a dirty coward, so he wouldn't be judged at Nuremberg. And let me just say this: Adolf Hitler, rest in piss.
Look at that bad bowl cut. It was a disaster.
Rest in piss. Screw you. And then also, it is the sad anniversary. It feels like this day, like this is the day that really kind of like popped the top on the Pringles can of the nightmare of mass shootings in this country. It is the anniversary of Columbine, and like I remember where I was as I was listening to the radio in my car and hearing about this, and I'm like, whoa. And it's insane that we have multiple mass shootings, like it seems like on a weekly basis, and sometimes in a single day, sometimes in a weekend, and we're like just desensitized to it. Obviously, nightmare stuff, but yeah, it occurs far too often here, and so sad day remembering Columbine. And Travis, have you ever seen the Gus Van Sant film Elephant?
No, I actually don't know what any of those words mean.
Oh, Gus Van Sant is a director. He directed He directed Good Will Hunting, among others. And he made a film that was inspired by loosely, more or less based on the Columbine massacre, and well done. Kind of just a little bit of a dreamy, ethereal, and harsh at the same time take on it, and I think it's really solid film covering that subject matter. Simon says 420 has always been kind of hard for me since Carmen Electra and I broke up years ago. She treated me like a piece of meat. I'm just a person, Carmen. Just a reminder. So Simon, clearly high already.
Got him.
Josh says elephant was a lot. Yeah, very intense. It is a lot. But I thought like I'm a fan of weird, dreamy Gus Van Sant. But yeah, it was pretty intense. Simon, I hope Rihanna is treating you better, says Grass Puddle. And then she went on to be a huge star in all those parody movies. You let a good one go. Mild Dairy Lifesavers. All right, let's see what's up next. Oh, boy. Can we talk about Uranus?
I'd be mad if we didn't.
Yeah. So Uranus is in the news. The planet, one of our. You know what? I would say Uranus is one of my top. Is in my top 8 as far as planets go.
Nice.
Let's bring up that story, Travis. Talk a little bit about Uranus.
It is Science Wednesday after all.
It is Science Wednesday. Did you just make that up?
Yep.
Great. Scientists want to probe Uranus with a new spacecraft.
It never gets old. I've been hearing these jokes since I was 4. It never gets old.
What are you laughing at? What do you? What?
Think about it. Scientists want to probe.
I don't have time to think.
Uranus.
Yeah, they want to go to space. They want to explore the galaxy. We live in the Milky Way galaxy.
Yeah. So maybe your way's milky. I don't know. It sounds like I might want to get that checked out.
Oh my goodness, Travis.
Yeah.
All right, let's bring up this article. Scientists want to probe Uranus with a new spacecraft. Stacy says, that is so stupid with the mass shooting. There should be laws about guns everywhere. Yep. Mindy, thank you for being here. Mindy, yes. Tragic stuff. Mindy, I appreciate you hanging out with us in Arizona. Pleasure having you right here on the Your Pal Hal show. Utopian Quagga, great name. Thanks for being here. Locke in the house, welcome. Deborah in Virginia. Deborah, great name. Your name is my mom's name too. Thanks for hanging out right here on the Your Pal Hal show. All right, so scientists want to probe Uranus with a new spacecraft. Let's take a look at this article. Hal, how long would it take us to get to Uranus? I mean, probably like what, weeks? Oh, is that article locked?
Give me one sec.
All right. Travis, it's National Banana Day. I'm not sure if you're eating one or not. Simon, thank you for that. Well, I want to shout out one of my favorite flavor combinations on National Banana Day. Bananas and peanut butter. Yes. My hands are still greasy from this hemp extract pain relief cream, by the way. For those of you just joining us, I'm celebrating 420 with a little bit of, hemp extract. By the way, this is not a paid endorsement or anything from WellCare Hemp Extract Pain Relief Cream. But if you would like to endorse us, WellCare Pain Extract Hemp Extract Pain Relief Cream, I would gladly sing your praises and just excoriate the competition. They are not greasy. Your hands just think they are. Whoa, my hands are feeling weird, man. All right, Travis, quick peek at that article. For the past couple of decades, NASA has been investing in spacecraft to conduct up-close examinations of Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. Now it'll likely be Uranus's turn. On Tuesday, a team of planetary science and astrobiology researchers released a detailed new report called Decadal Survey, which lays out research priorities for their field, like the census. Decadal Survey comes out every 10 years and has important political implications. The previous assessment by planetary scientists prioritize a Mars sample return mission and a probe to Jupiter's moon. The federal government agreed to fund those. So yeah, we're gonna explore Uranus. And Travis, come on in.
Yes.
I don't know if it says it in this article, but I heard that Uranus sits between two moons. We'll be enjoying Uranus jokes for years, he adds. There we go. They're going to be sending out the SS Rubber Glove, the USSS Rubber Glove, says Simon. Very nice, very nice. So much money to get to Uranus. I just say wait for your anniversary. Oh, my goodness. We're the planet. What a great planet. Doug says, I'm eating a banana right now. Happy anniversary. Mindy, I love bananas. Had one this morning. Yes. Stacy says, I don't like bananas. I don't like the texture or the taste. You know what, Stacy? We are open to difference of opinions here, and I appreciate that. Unless it's from Travis. Travis, will you bend your knee to peanut butter?
Bye.
Oh, Travis. By the way, you are listening to the Your Pal Hal Show, and I am Hal Rudnick. Don't forget, we are here 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. On the West Coast, and 2 to 4 on the East Coast, 1 to 3 in Omaha, Nebraska, the home of Rob Schaefer, attorney at law. And don't forget, talk to me through your smart device right now. Say the name of your smart device. Use the magic word say and tell us whatever you want after that. Smart device, say, I'm eating a plate of fully loaded nachos. Or smart device, say, I'm smoking a doobie on 420. Peace and love, man. Or you can go to backchannel.tv. BACKCHANNEL.TV and chat with us there. Or you can chat with us over YouTube. Stacy, yes, Stacy in Texas. Very nice. Very nice. Doug, appreciate you, sir. Hal, it's National Lookalike Day. I want to know who you've been told you look like, and should we have to discuss who Travis might look like? Oh, the guy married to Michelle Rodriguez. Good one, Grass Puddle. Travis, if you want to come on in. And Simon, thank you with all the clutch pulls on like these national days. I comb like the literal like reaches of Twitter, and I did not find these days. So nicely done. Travis, who have you been told that you look like?
I have gotten, let's see. You look like someone smashed John Krasinski and Ryan Gosling together.
Krasinski?
Yeah, Krasinski and Ryan Gosling together. And I was like, thanks, I think.
Yeah, that's like a handsome convention, and you're invited.
Oh, thank you very much. I've gotten Chris Evans, but just from behind. I've gotten...
Wait, Captain America's butt?
Just in general. Just, I think the blonde,
because Chris Evans' butt is famous now.
Yeah, this is pre that.
All right. Wait, are you... So, like, I don't mean to, like... Are you, like... I don't want to objectify you or anything here. But, like, are you walking around with that badonk?
I don't know.
You just said you got mistaken for America's butt.
Again, this was prior to the term being coined. And it was general...
I don't understand.
The general...
And Chris Evans is jacked.
Look, I've never begun to approach his level of jackedness, but, you know, there was a time. There was a time when the days were longer and the body was younger, where things were working all right for me.
You're still a young man. You're still a young man. Anyone else, Travis?
That one kid that was at the Duke game, like a couple weeks ago.
What about Jimmy Neutron with your hair?
Never gotten Jimmy Neutron. I mostly get like Calvin from Calvin and Hobbes. Get a lot of that.
Sure.
In fact, I cashed that in as a Halloween costume 2 years in a row. That worked out.
Nice. Oh yeah, just get a stuffed tiger, right?
Yeah, exactly. Fry from Futurama from the hair a little bit.
Gotcha.
Various this anime hair. People just tell me I have anime hair, and I go, thank you very much. But yeah, that's everything that's coming to mind.
I used to get Ben Stiller a little more often.
Oh, I see that.
And in fact, quick story. I do a lot of comedy, and I used to do I used to do comedy shows for like kids summer camps with a team of improvisers. They'd bring us in, and we'd do like a very clean kid friendly show. Like the dirtiest thing I'd like to say is like kids, like you figure out these things that make kids laugh. So it's like you're doing a like an improv scene in a restaurant, and it's like, oh yeah, I'll have the poo poo platter. Kids love that. Kids love the poo-poo platter. Really, they might even enjoy the trip to Uranus. That might be a little
over their head.
Little over the head. And yeah, but anyway, the poo-poo platter, that's clutch for a kids show. Anyway, like after the show at the summer camp, these kids came up to me and they were all like, "Are you Ben Stiller? Are you Ben Stiller?"
That's funny.
I was like, no, I'm not. And then they're like, come on, but you're Ben Stiller. And this was like closer. This is like the very early 2000s. This might have been like literally the year 2000. I was in my 20s. And the kids kept like asking. And finally, I said, yes, I'm Ben Stiller. And then, I kid you not, I sat there after the improv show for 20 minutes with my Sharpie or a pen or something and signed autographs for these kids.
Wow.
I kid you not.
That's funny.
Now these kids are probably, 20-something years old, and I wonder if any of them have like the random piece of paper like up on the wall, like with like, oh yeah, that's my Ben Stiller autograph that I got when I was a kid. He came to our summer camp.
I mean, that's always been interesting to me, the idea of like, because there was a guy who walked around, I think it was Universal Studios, who had like a James Harden beard and looked like him enough to the point everybody was like, yo, oh my God, can I get a picture with you? And it's like, is that bad?
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it's weird if you're telling them, but like these kids, I was just having a laugh, and the kids enjoyed it, and I was very nice to them. I probably wrote like, keep reaching for the stars, Ben Stiller, go for it, Ben
That's
Stiller.
Really funny.
One other quick story. Oh, have you seen online Fake Drake?
No.
Fake Drake is all over the place. He shows up at events, and. Also, I was doing a video back when I worked at Fox Sports and Fuel TV. We took our camera crew and a couple of correspondents to a Civil War reenactment, and we were doing some weird shenanigans there. And it just so happened there was a very weird dude there with his kid. He looked like a middle-aged guy.
Yeah.
With sort of a spiky on top and a feathered hair in the back with sort of a British accent and of a certain age. Can you think of someone, a British pop star, blonde spiky hair on top with a kind of a little bit of a mullet, a little bit of a flowing back? Give you a moment.
British pop star. What's their age? Are they
70s. From the 70s?
From the 70s.
70s, 80s.
Nothing.
Good guess, Simon, Billy Idol. No,
yeah,
Rod Stewart.
Rod
Stewart.
Wow.
This guy, this was the most ridiculous thing ever. He went around this Civil War reenactment telling everyone he was Rod Stewart. And he was wearing sunglasses.
That's
and there was definitely a resemblance. And people were buying it. But doggone it, that was not Rod Stewart.
I appreciate the idea of like, yeah, we're gonna go to a Civil War reenactment in which everybody is playing a character. My character will be Rod Stewart.
But he was just like, there were lots of tourists there, and just
I see.
like the Civil War reenactment, like you go for the reenactment, and then there's like, you can get some old timey Civil War era food, crafts, lots of like quilting crafts and that kind of stuff, and maybe you can buy like a Union soldier hat, or if you're a piece of trash, you can buy a Confederate flag, if only if you're a garbage person. Whatever it is, like, so you're there to watch the festivities and everything. This guy was just there hanging out with his kid, and I remember what he was wearing. He was wearing a polo shirt, but with a large Ralph Lauren polo logo, like a large like polo horse. It's insane. It was insane because like with my friends who were like on the crew and everything, I was just like, this guy is saying he's Rod Stewart. That's not Rod freaking Stewart. We are like, put the cameras on this guy.
That's really funny.
It was weird. Yeah, watching the South get shot in the face. Simon, it's putting up a bunch of music.
That's good.
Musical notes there. Maggie couldn't cry, and how does that go? Maggie May anymore. Oh, my mother's in the house. Deborah Rudnick. Hi, what's up, Mama? My mother. All right. Oh, bad news, folks. Travis, Will, and Jada. Let's bring up this story. Now, folks, the world is still picking up the pieces from the slap, Oh, Will and Jada Smith could have one of the ugliest divorces in showbiz history if that's, oh boy. Stacy says her mom loves Rod Stewart, by the way. And Stacy says, I'm just as silly as Aunt Tracy. Well, you know what, Stacy? Aunt Tracy sounds pretty cool. If Aunt Tracy is silly, I like it. Quick Cat joined the stream. Hello in Alabama. Hey, hello in Alabama. Roll Tide. Unless you're an Auburn person. War Eagle. All right, let's check out what's happened with Will and Jada before we hit the top of the hour here. Will and Jada. We might be hitting a messy divorce. Actors Will and Jada Pinkett Smith relationship might be on the rocks in light of Will's actions at the Oscars, according to reports. Will and Jada Smith may be facing what's being described as one of the ugliest divorces in showbiz history, according to reports. Say it ain't so. He went up like that. How much would that suck if he tanked his so much of if he put his career on pause because of this assault that he committed? Don't get it twisted. That was assault. It's believed tension has allegedly grown between the pair following Will's explosive actions at the Oscars last month, where he slapped Chris Rock across the face for making light of Jada's shaved head. Scrolling, please. After he hit the comedian, Jada is thought to have been seen laughing from her seat. She later broke her silence and shared a cryptic post on Instagram where the mum of two, you could tell it's from a British OK magazine because they used the word mum, the mum of two said it was a season of healing. While Will, 53, publicly apologized to both the Academy and Chris for his very public outburst, it's thought to have put a strain on his relationship with his 50-year-old wife. A source told Heat magazine, the only magazine where every issue is about Michael Mann's great crime film Heat. And then also other things. No, I'm just kidding. Heat magazine. Ever since the Oscars scandal, tensions between them have been palpable. There have been problems for years, but they're barely speaking right now. No! Will and Jada, what's going to happen if they adopt me now? Am I going to come from a broken home again? If they were to split, Will has a fortune of $350 million. Please adopt me, Will Smith. That Jada would be entitled to half under Californian law. It could be one of the ugliest divorces in showbiz history and drag on longer than Angelina and Brad Pitt's did. Oh, no. Adopt me, Angelina. Finally saying Will obviously doesn't want that, but there's only so much he can take. Oh, boy. Imagine if she wants to divorce him because he apologized. Wow. Simon saying, I hope the stress on Jada doesn't make her look like she did in the recent Matrix sequel. Oh, yeah, that was weird. The Jada Pinkett Smith aging makeup in the Matrix Resurrections, whack. S. Freeman saying he slapped Chris because of her, messes up his career, and she won't date a loser with no career, though it was because of her, LOL. Yeah, I mean, if it is that weird, like, that's a snake eating its own tail. Crazy. Folks, you are listening to the Your Pal Hal Show. My name is Hal Rudnick, and we are going through all of trending topics, pop culture, movies, 420. I put on a little 420 hemp extract cream on my hands, and I'm telling you what, I am feeling no pain, baby. Just greasy on my hands. We're here live on Backchannel, and this is the only place where you can play on your Echo device. The only play on your Echo device where you can watch and listen to live shows and chat with the hosts in real time. Chat with me. I'm here for it. We're here every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on the West Coast, 2 to 4 on the East Coast. We're going from Florida all the way up to Maine. Send us a chat. You can ask us questions, chime in with about what we're talking about or anything else you want to send my way. And you can get your smart device's attention, T-Rexa, it rhymes with, and smart device, say, and put in anything after that. Smart device, say, I'm folding laundry. Smart device, say, I'm setting up an elaborate booby trap in my house just like Home Alone. Whatever you're doing, let us know. Let us know what you're snacking on, too. Tell me. And if you're just listening right now on your Echo speaker, you can go to backchannel.tv, chat with us there, and leave a review of the Your Pal Hal Show. Doug says, I still say slapping only gets you in more trouble. Yes. Yeah, Doug, if they adopt me and then get divorced, I don't know. Like, I already went through the broken home thing with my mom and dad, so I'd want it a little bit more stable with Will and Jada. You know, I just want to hang out. I would just want to hang out and like play video games and eat PB&Js with my brother Jaden and sister Willow. That's what I'd want. Shout out to the movie Demon Knight. There you go. Travis? Producer Travis in the house.
Yes.
Travis, you want to go ahead and give us a quick station break here, and we'll come back, and we'll be bringing the heat when we come back. Oh, so much fun! Right around the corner, in moments away. Stick around, don't go anywhere. This is the Your Pal Hal Show on Backchannel. Hello. Welcome back to the Your Pal Hal Show. My name is Hal Rudnick. We are live right here on Backchannel. And if you want to participate in the show, show's better for it. All right. Let us see. Were there any other trending topics that we wanted to hit before we bounce? Oh, yeah, this is one funny story. One more quick, funny, sad story here. So, how could this be happening? Help! Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. So, my guy, his name's Ron Furman. He bid $500,000, more than $500,000. That's a spicy meatball. And to buy Tom Brady's final touchdown ball. Tom Brady, clearly, I don't care if you're a hater or not. I don't have a dog in this fight. I respect Tom Brady, like, just as far as, like, at his age, doing what he did, like, goat status all the way. Goat, I don't care. Like, you're just a hater if you don't want to call Tom Brady the GOAT. So anyway, the GOAT, one of the great athletes of all time, Tom Brady, retires. This guy, for over $500,000, $500,000, bought the final touchdown pass, the ball from the final touchdown pass of his career. And then he unretired. We have audio of this guy's reaction after Tom Brady said, "I'm coming back to play another year." Actual audio of Ron Furman. Like this. Yes, Freeman. Oopsies. Like, that is, wow. I mean, what do? You're done. It's just a horrible joke. Great dinner party conversation. Great, like, you got a good story, Ron Furman. You got a good story. S. Friedman, I see there you wrote opsies instead of oopsies, and then you wrote oopsies. Did you make an oopsie on your oopsie? Come on, we're having fun here on the Your Pal Hal Show. All right. Now it's time for our Twitter deep dive. And being that today is 420, smoke it if you got it. Today's Twitter deep dive will be the account belonging to none other than one of the premier weed ambassadors in the universe, the one and only Seth Rogen. There he is. Oh, my goodness. There he is drinking beer out of Lord Stanley's cup, the greatest trophy in sports. Is there a better trophy in sports than Lord Stanley's cup? If there is, I don't know what it is. Travis, you're a bit of a sports enthusiast.
Yes.
Is there a better trophy in sports? Oh, what?
No, it's so big and dumb. I love it. It's great. It's the only trophy you can do this with it. Like the Larry O'Brien is cool. It's ornate, but like it's a giant cup you have to wheel out on a banquet table. That's great.
Yeah, no, the Larry. Listen, the Larry O'Brien is a great trophy. Just the same way the Super Bowl trophy is a great trophy. But no, this is special.
Yeah. This is absolutely just it looks like it should be part of like a lighting fixture.
I mean, it's a many splendored thing.
Yeah.
And
It's great.
there's no celebration like the hockey celebration when they win. Skating around the ice with that thing over your head. There's no other. There's no. I mean, listen. There's no. It's an iconic photo of like Jordan hugging it, Kobe hugging it, Jordan sitting there with a cigar, and the Larry O'Brien trophy. Listen, it's a damn special trophy, but the Stanley Cup stands alone. The Champions League trophy is pretty dope.
Actually, don't know that one.
Thank you, S. Friedman. Can you imagine a more definitive photo of living your best life, right? And look at the concerned look on the attendant.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
Best part.
Oh, what is he doing? What is he doing? I think MLB has the best trophy in professional sports here in the States. Maybe something to consider for a Twitter poll.
Good looking out.
I think my hands are too high to do a Twitter poll right now.
What's Wimbledon like? Isn't that one pretty good?
Oh, it's I think it's the trophy with the handles, and they also have the big plate. Is it the plate? Is the plate for second place?
Yeah, the plate is yeah. This interesting. Is this let's see. The Venus Rosewater dish. And
let's see that. Oh yeah, the plate.
Yeah, they have the plate and also the
That's a special plate.
Little cup thing there. Yeah.
Grass Puddle knows what I'm talking about, and Grass Puddle's no fool. He comes from a city of champions, Pittsburgh, baby.
Ooh, sorry.
Listen, if there's anyone that knows about hoisting the Stanley's Cup, it's the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Nothing against
I'm talking
them.
Jaromir Jagr. I'm talking Mario Lemieux.
Sidney Crosby, great. That's the only guy I know. That's the only pirate or penguin I know.
There you go. That's all you need. That's
Yeah.
all you need. All right. Seth Rogen. Let's take a look at his. What other trophy can you sleep with and hand off to the next guy? There you go, man.
World Series is pretty good. Here's
you can't sleep with the World Series trophy, Travis. Has all those prongs on it.
enough.
You'll get a prong.
Good Lord in heaven.
Bring up the World Series trophy.
Here's all of them in a police lineup.
The four major sports. Here's all of them. Okay, the Larry O'Brien and the Super Bowl trophy cancel the Vince Lombardi trophy cancel each other out. That's like the same. That's like the same trophy.
Yeah, and they're cool, but these two. There's something to them.
The World Series trophy is dope, but this isn't even a contest. Like, we don't even need to be having this conversation.
Yeah.
You can drink out of the Stanley Cup.
I didn't realize how much writing was on it to the point where it looks biblical. Like, this is something that Moses came down after he beat God one-on-one or something.
It's every team's name. It's the names of everyone from the teams.
Wow. So did they make a new one every year?
Yes.
Wow.
Etched, like, into the side of the thing.
So was it shorter at one point? Was it just the bowl at one point?
I don't know. Simon, I agree with you on many things, but this I disagree with you on. I like the World Series trophy. It's great. It's got all the flags from all the teams. It's beautiful, and it's iconic. But Stanley's Cup is the most gorgeous.
Yeah.
I agree with Grass Puddle. It's on another level. It's not a clear winner. Let the poll decide. All right, you know what?
I'll shoot you that picture so you can put it up with the poll.
Well, you can't. You can't put a picture with a poll.
What are we? We're in the 2022. We can't put a picture up with the Twitter poll. What is this? Dark Ages? Come on.
Rob
Maybe
Schaefer,
Elon should buy Twitter.
Welcome, Rob Schaefer, the official attorney of the Your Pal Hal show.
He brings up a great point. I was just thinking about that.
You can't wear it. The green jacket. The green jacket. Well, that's a prize, not a trophy.
Do they get a trophy though? Is that effectively the trophy?
I think that no. I would. Is there a Masters trophy? I'll Google that right now. Oh, you got it, Travis?
Yeah, it's a house.
What? Wait, do you have a picture of it?
I kid you not. It's a house. I don't know what else to.
What, like a little dollhouse?
Kinda. I don't know how else to describe it. That is really. Huh? Come on.
Let's see what we got here.
Give me that picture. There it is. Get all these. Goodness gracious, the ads on this golf website. Look at that. It's a house.
Oh.
What?
Oh, so that's like the iconic lodge at Augusta National.
I guess. What a weird. That makes sense. That's fair, but that is strange.
Like Augusta National needs to get out of its own butt. You know.
Yeah.
Anyone can have $44 billion for Twitter. I can kick in 20. S. Friedman, let me repeat myself. Golf is not a sport. I strong disagree. And my wife is a Division I college golfer. It's a sport people can play poorly, and people can be drunk and do it poorly. And it's more fun if you are drunk, perhaps. But yeah. Oh, Grass Puddle saying, "Oh no, is that the Master House from the Plantation?" I mean, yeah, definitely. Like you definitely get those vibes, and especially with Augusta National, like having some awful membership practices that went on far too long in its history. Now they finally allow women and people of color to be members. But if golf is a sport, then using a leaf blower is a sport. S. Friedman. You know what? I disagree, but I love the argument. Shots fired from Grass Puddle. Yeah, that's it's the history is tied into like some bad biz there. The green jacket though. Rob Schaefer's point is iconic. You should check out the trophy for the winner of Nebraska versus Minnesota. It could vie for ugliest trophies out there. Thank you. Do the Padres still have the frequent Friar Club? I don't know, but I love that. I love calling the Padres the Friars. I'm just getting old vibes from baseball announcers. So do you have more respect for your Red Wings memorabilia since you admire the cup so much? Oh yeah, I do have a lot of Detroit Red Wings memorabilia thanks to my dad. Grass Puddle, you might appreciate this. Here is a Steve Yzerman autographed hockey puck. I got a lot of crap on my desk here. Just picture some guy using a leaf blower on the cover of Sports Illustrated. S. Friedman, you are a joker. I love that. Oh my gosh. Mindy says we're funny and remind them of some of their old buddies. Mindy, I'm touched by that. Mindy, you're my new buddy. You are my new friend right here on Backchannel. I appreciate you hanging out. And by the way, I want to thank everybody for being here. Loving this dialogue that we're having. And if you're enjoying the show, there are two ways to support us. That would really be doing us a solid. One, if you are watching the show right now and you see that subscribe button, click it. Subscribing will let you know when we're going live. Also, we got special stuff coming up in the next few weeks. We're talking just opportunities, prizes. Oh my goodness, it's going to be a cornucopia of fun. Another way you can really help me out is whether you're watching or listening, leave a review. Go to backchannel.tv, click leave a review. Your positive reviews help keep this show going. Once again, backchannel.tv and leave a review. Please. There we go. One other thing about speaking of like old timey, we'll do a quick look at Seth Rogen in a second. But I was thinking about this the other day, thinking about like old timey baseball announcers, like. A lot of baseball announcers, especially on the radio, have been around for a long time. Mm-hmm. and have been announcing for like decades.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really funny. Like you listen to some of these broadcasts and they make these antiquated references where it's like, what year is this? It's like, and baseball, I know, wants to bring in younger demographic, like a new crop of fans, but it doesn't help when you have people like Charlie Steiner, who I love, doing the Dodgers broadcast, or just like these old guys saying stuff like, "Wow, look at him round the bases. He's as proud as Captain and Tennille," or they're gonna be partying like the Doobie Brothers tonight.
Oh boy.
It literally is like references like that. It's like, oh wow, this is a crazy turn of events. Where are we? Fantasy Island? Yeah, it's just like sometimes listening to old radio broadcasters. I love it though, because I grew up on that stuff.
It is going to be interesting to see. Like, there isn't really, to my knowledge, a strong crop of like broadcasters coming up.
Jeff Passan on ESPN. I mean, he's a reporter. He's like their baseball insider, but he's a youngish dude. And, you're always going to have retiring baseball players, So that's young-ish, but, it's,
sure. Yeah.
I mean, there's dinosaurs in the basketball announcing booths, but they're like,
absolutely,
but they're good. That like Marv Albert was a legend.
Yeah.
And then Hubie Brown.
Yeah,
Hubie Brown.
He was good last week.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Tattoo from Fantasy Island. With reminiscent of Jose Altuve, you're saying, Simon? Good one. All right, let's take a quick peek at, in honor of 420, Seth Rogen's Twitter.
We must.
Yes, we must. I tweet. There you go. 9.2 million followers. He's doing okay in the follower count. Seth Rogen. Here's what I do with my vases. Put flowers in them. Seth Rogen got really into pottery over the pandemic. Besides pot, those are some good looking vases right there that he made. Very nice. Here's what I was talking about. This has nothing to do with Pineapple Express. We had nothing to do with this. We won't ask, and weren't asked if we want our film associated with this, and obviously didn't want to promote these diarrhea-inducing taco things they sell. Pineapple Express shake. Yeah, no, you didn't ask. I'm going to boycott the Pineapple Express shake today. Also, because that sounds like a sugar bomb. I don't go by those sugar bombs. It's insane that House Hunters has been on the air since the late 1820s. There you go. When I invite friends over to chill. Whoa. Why are you as a man not making an enormous bowl with 3 strong guys? Yeah, good question. Good question. That calls everything into question. When my vases come out of the kiln just the way I hoped. Very nice. We have these sweatpants that are strategic. Seth Rogen, Mitchell's vs. Machines was by far my favorite animated film of the year. The risks taken both visually and narratively were remarkable, and they worked. If you vote for things, vote for this film. Mitchell's vs. the Machines on Netflix, real good. Worth watching if you didn't. I know Encanto won the Oscar, but I liked Mitchell's vs. the Machines just as much, if not more. Encanto is filled with bangers, though. Good jams. Did my mother just email the head of a major movie studio to get them to hurry up and greenlight our movie? Yes. Yes, she did. There you go. The Boys. Seth Rogen, a successful producer as well, produces The Boys, a series of animated shorts for the likes of Justin Roiland. Justin Roiland, who you might know from Rick and Morty, etc. Good stuff. I haven't watched those, but those look interesting. This vase I just made, very cool. A tall vase. R.I.P. William Hurt. Retweeting Albert Brooks. I was impressed by the Batman for a lot of reasons, not the least of which is how hard it is to make a sympathetic character who has a butler. It's funny. The Boys. Grass Puddle, any good? Any good, those Boys shorts? Oh, there's Seth Rogen's weed brand, which I have enjoyed. I've tasted. Did you know that, Travis?
I knew that he'd had that. I didn't know that anyone I hadn't heard a review.
You know what? Not bad.
Did they make you a better comedian, do you think?
No, I don't know. I mean, like while I was high, did I get funnier?
Or at least did you feel like you were funnier?
No, I don't know if that's the intention. I think it's just to get you high. I don't know if that's
so it's not a
claims.
Performance-enhancing drug. Good to know. Good to know.
No, I don't like to perform high. I have done that before, with mixed results.
Yeah.
Sometimes good, sometimes bad. But now my rule of thumb is don't do that.
Right.
You know, as you live and you learn, as Alanis Morissette says. Yeah. But I will say this about the house plant.
Mm-hmm.
The containers look very cool, and they're like stackable and stuff.
Oh, that's fun.
But they're hella hard to open, and also they're not airtight. So
the smell,
the smell, and like so. They look beautiful, but if you want to bring up the picture there.
Yeah, all their accoutrements are really artful. Kind of.
Yeah, it's artful. It looks cool, but yeah.
You have match strike and.
Oh yeah, and also it's all a little too expensive. But you buy it, like I just bought it for a novelty. I'm like, Seth Rogen, that's fun.
At least it's not bad. It's one thing if it's like, oh, Seth Rogen's threw his name on this, or even if it was something you curated, like, oh, if this was not good. But, you know, I can vibe with stuff being a little overpriced, and like I'm like, okay, I'm not mad at that if it's good.
It's absolutely not bad. I would recommend it if you're thinking about the purchase. Why not? Why not? There he retweeted Dead Eyes. Remember we talked about that story?
Yeah.
You know what? Seth Rogen, not a bad Twitter account. I think we've seen all that we need to see of Seth Rogen on 420.
All right.
Seth Rogen laughing, folks. You're here with us on the Your Pal Hal Show. This is the Your Pal Hal Show live on Backchannel with me, your host, Hal Rudnick. And we are here 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. The only play on your Echo device where you can watch and listen to live shows and chat with the hosts in real time. And I'm here Monday through Friday, 11 to 1 on the West Coast, 2 to 4 on the East Coast, 1 to 3 in Omaha, Nebraska. Send me a chat, ask me questions, chime in on what we're talking about, or anything else you want to send my way. If you can see me right now, you're watching on an Echo Show or a Fire TV, and the magic word is say. So say the name of your device, rhymes with T-Rexa. Smart device, say, and then add anything after that. Smart device, say, I'm celebrating 420 by taking some CBD. And if you're listening right now on an Echo speaker and you can't see me, go to backchannel.tv, click join the chat. Once again, backchannel.tv. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for being here. What? Thank you for joining the show. Splendid Chipmunk. Appreciate you being here. Superb Alpaca. Thank you for being here now. And thank you to everybody. Thank you, S. Friedman. I have a feeling we would have gotten less pottery on Snoop's Twitter feed. Perhaps. Folks, the 420 celebration and shenanigans don't stop there. Now, we're going to go through the list according to Rolling Stone. And Rolling Stone, they cover all the musicians and stuff. They have been in some smoky pot-filled tour buses and back rooms, my man. This, according to Rolling Stone, the 10 best stoner movies of all time. There's a picture from The Big Lebowski. Look at that young Steve Buscemi. Steve Buscemi, he's an older gentleman now. There's a young Steve Buscemi for you right there. I went to Lebowski Fest one time, and that was fun. Travis, have you ever been to Lebowski Fest? You familiar?
No, I don't even know what that is.
Oh, it's a fest that celebrates the movie The Big Lebowski. Have you seen The Big Lebowski?
Yeah. A whole festival for that movie?
Yeah. Oh, so yeah, people love that movie.
I mean, it's great. What are they? What do you?
It was at a bowling alley.
All right.
So
okay.
So people were bowling.
Okay.
I shot a piece from it there. I dressed up. They have a costume contest. I dressed up like John Turturro's character.
Nice.
The Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And there was a costume contest. Everybody was dressed up, or a lot of people, and they were drinking White Russians, and they were talking about the movie, and I got an autograph from the bowling supervisor on the film, and there were a couple of people who were involved in the movie, and then, I kid you not, I drank probably 5 or 6 White Russians.
Wow, that's a lot of cream. Not gonna lie.
That is a lot of cream. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back better be on this list, says S. Friedman. So by stoner, does that mean strictly movies for marijuana use? I mean,
no. If Lebowski's on there, as this list implies, it's just more.
Yeah, I mean,
you could say Burnout too, a little bit.
Yeah, stonery movies, or you're right, Simon. Those White Russians were sugar bombs. I'm not proud of it. All right, let's check it. So, but there are two. I think there are two categories of stoner movie. One would be there's dudes and ladies and stuff toking it up. And then the other one was, whoa, that's a trippy movie, man. Okay, so let's go through this list. I think this list ebbs more into the, we're token up. But I would love to hear, what are your favorite stoner movies? Okay, number 10, True Romance. Now, True Romance is a great damn movie. I don't necessarily think of it as a stoner movie, even though Brad Pitt's character is hella cool and smoking weed out of that little honey bear, if you remember that. I love True Romance. I don't know if it's peak stoner. Next up. But True Romance is more of an awesome, fun action movie. Soul Plane. I mean, Snoop Dogg's in it. that kind of just puts it right on there. That kind of puts it right on there. I've never seen Soul Plane though, so but it's a Soul Plane. Bill and Ted's. I don't. How much weed were they smoking in this movie? I don't know if they were, but they were stonery. They were very stonery. There's Bill and Ted. Number 7, Friday. Now, Friday has some epic weed scenes. Puff Puff Pass. Damn. Only number 7 on the list. Simon says number 1, Friday. Number 2, Big Lebowski. Number 3, Super Troopers. All right. Number 6, Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. There you go. There you go. Definitely a good stoner comedy. Andy McLean says The Fountain is a stoner movie without any smoking involved. Extremely underrated Darren Aronofsky film. Right on. Darren Aronofsky, I'm a big fan of The Wrestler, among others. Yeah, I don't think I've seen The Fountain. Yeah, I haven't seen The Fountain, but I remember it for sure. How High, Method Man and Redman, as we established yesterday. Method Man, one of my very dear friends. Cheech and Chong's next movie, 1980. I mean, Cheech and Chong, legends. Legends. Weed legends. Cheech Marin has gone on, like he's been in lots of stuff, and he's also just a pillar of like the Latino art community, Latinx art, a real patron of the arts, and he's had a great career. Tommy Chong seems to have like staked his claim in a little bit more weed-centric stuff over the course of his career now, and he is like all about the weed. Cheech has moved on from it a little bit. Tommy Chong, more like Tommy Bong. Cheech and Chong, legends. What's next, Travis? Pineapple Express. I love this movie. I remember seeing this movie. Like such a fun combo of comedy and action. Pineapple Express, a wonderful stoner film. Really good stuff. Number 2, Dazed and Confused. Hey man, you got a joint on you? It'd be cooler if you did. Matthew McConaughey. Iconic role for him. But also a little bit predatory. Number 1, Big Lebowski. There you go. Like Big Lebowski's cool because it's weird. Jeff Bridges is toking a lot of weed in it, but also it's a little bit trippy too. Andy McLean says, still bummed they never made Pineapple Express 2, the sequel they parodied, and This Is the End. Yeah. This Is the End I really enjoyed. What are any other movies that are like super trippy and stonery? It depends. Depending upon your mood, like there can be a lot of stonery, trippy movies. Travis?
I think the omission of Jay and Silent Bob is pretty, remarkable here. They didn't have to. 10 is an arbitrary number. And if so, like True Romance over Jay and Silent Bob for like stoner cred, in my opinion.
Simon is saying Donnie Darko. Rob Schaefer says Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Right. 2001: A Space Odyssey. Paprika. I don't even know Paprika.
Recommended. That's one of those, the viewing audience traditionally is intoxicated for that. It's an anime that is an absolute trip. Great time. Really, really well-made movie.
Maybe Pink Floyd's The Wall.
Yeah.
The Who's Tommy.
Yep, absolutely. Let's see, because in the realm of like movies that are better when traditionally viewed when you are high.
Jim Kata.
Yeah.
The martial arts film.
Yep. I mean, kind of kung fu movie, like, martial arts films in general. I feel like that was a big weed genre. But then again, that was just the 70s, so I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, kung fu movies are just so much fun, and like smoking will add to that fun,
Yeah.
perhaps.
Yeah.
Ex Machina,
I
Andy
wouldn't
says.
want to. That would be terrifying. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, that might make me a little edgy.
I'd be looking at my toaster with like real suspicion.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Then, or you could go the hybrid.
Uh-huh.
Put on Wizard of Oz and Dark Side of the Moon.
And just do the thing. Where you're
Just
like,
do the thing. Like, oh, it linked up, bro.
I get it.
Rob Schaefer saying Schindler's List.
No.
Apparently, Rob Schaefer celebrating Hitler's birthday with that comment. Oh boy! Again, 420, Hitler's birthday. Rest in piss. Rest in piss. Batman and Robin.
Planet Earth.
Oh, Planet Earth. Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, what about Koyaanisqatsi?
Don't know it.
Oh, Koyaanisqatsi. I think it was an Oscar winner. It's like Life on Earth, but it's all sped up, and it's just cool visuals. A little bit like reminiscent of Life on Earth. Treat yourselves today. Get lit and watch the fight scene between Chuck Norris and Bruce Lee from Way of the Dragon. Thank you, Simon.
Nice.
Thank you, Simon. What about TV shows? Rick and Morty.
Yep. Futurama.
Futurama.
Yeah, that's just stuff to put on at that point. But Rick and Morty, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you're going that route, like King of the Hill, like, for sure.
What a wonderful show.
Anyone ever seen Sunshine by Alex Garland? Incredible cast film about the sun burning out. No, I still haven't seen Sunshine. The new Alex Garland film, Men, looks so damn good with Jesse Buckley. Tim and Eric. Oh, Andy.
Yeah.
I love
Adult
Tim and Eric.
Swim. Just
Adult Swim, basically.
2004 to 2000, probably still now.
Rob Schaefer says, it's so depressing when I watched it. I would have to be high to see it again. Once was enough. Nice. I mean, yeah, it's kind of meant to be depressing. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't... You know what? I would show it to my like kids or something. I would watch it again for that reason and be sober. Andy, I haven't seen that movie since I worked at Blockbuster, but that is a kick-ass movie. All right. Any other TV show? Nature stuff is always fun, and just like it's just fun to channel surf, I suppose. Maybe for 420, I might enjoy a little and then watch some NBA playoffs tonight.
Oh wait, when is that Boston Brooklyn game?
It's at I think it's at 3 or 4 o'clock. Oh, Eric Andre show. Eric Andre show, very nice.
Yeah. That also kind of crosses the border. That's like the Ex Machina vibe of like, that'd be fun until it isn't. Then it'd be not fun.
Beavis and Butthead. Andy, Are you a Beaver boy? Are you talking about Leave It to Beaver, Simon? For some reason, I don't think so. Shrimp and white wine. All right.
There's
yes, Travis.
One last one. There is a animated show on Netflix that is a podcast cut together and then animated to, and it's absolutely out of its gourd trippy. I forget what it's called. Something Roadshow. Oh my goodness. What is that thing called?
Antiques Roadshow?
No, not Antiques Roadshow. Though that is also, I've heard people do that. Oh, man. It's a trip. It's pretty good. Oh, The Midnight Gospel. That's what it's called. The Midnight Gospel on Netflix, which is a real podcast that is then cut together to fit like a narrative set in like a fantasy world, and the animation is absolutely bonkers. It's it's a here's a let me pull the trailer here for a sec.
Yeah.
Here's a quick little like there's a lot of stuff going on. Just a lot of like real like whoa stuff, but all the it's interesting watching the juxtaposition of like this is an actual conversation with somebody, but it's being totally reframed. And that's it. That's my pitch.
Oh, great. Thank you. Thank you for that. There's a lot of good British comedies that I think fall into this as well.
Yeah.
You know, Look Around You is fantastic.
Oh, I love that. So good.
Yeah. S. Friedman says Ren and Stimpy, pretty classic.
Danger 5, that Australian show.
Oh, don't know it. Don't know it.
It's a spoof on like not Get Smart, but just like Thunderbird style stuff.
Cool, cool. A couple of newer things. I mean, well, the funniest sketch show I think in the past like 5 years or so is Tim Robinson's "I Think You Should Leave." But also something that's trippy and a little weirder is Auntie Donna's Big Old House of Fun.
Yeah.
On Netflix. That's that's a fun one as well. That's just like weird, very weird, and funny. It's like a very fresh take on sketch comedy.
Yeah.
That I enjoyed. All right. We've got just a few minutes left here on the Your Pal Hal show, and let's you know what? I found a real fun Ask Reddit. Let's take a look at this and pray for someone's downfall, shall we? Ask Reddit. Grass Puddle likes Auntie Donna's, very nice. Ask Reddit. What famous person's downfall are you waiting for the most? What famous person's downfall are you waiting for the most? Ooh, interesting. This is a spicy meatball. And yeah, let's talk about this for a minute. So, first off, like right off the top of my head, got to go with Vladimir Putin. And then also the 45th president of the United States. Those are a couple that I wouldn't mind. Wouldn't mind. Let's see what Ask Reddit has to say. Okay, so a lot of people are chiming in with the head of Scientology, David Miscavige. I'd love to see that cult crumble to the ground for all the lives that have been ruined, says M. Calpine on Reddit. Jim Bob Duggar, the Duggar family. Oh boy, yeah, these are some real doozies on here. What celebrity's downfall would you like to see? Oh yeah, just like they're really naming all the creeps. Prince Andrew, creep. David Miscavige just seems like an awful creep whose like wife is like sequestered somewhere. Let's see. Oh, Dr. Phil could use a comeuppance. You know what? We might be. We might be. Seeing there might become a time where Dr. Phil, where someone catches him outside. Most Isley level celebrities. David Miss Cauliflower, but boom. Instead of Miscavige. Rob Schaefer saying, toxic question. How about who you excited to see break through in 2022? You know what? Let me know. I'm all for it. Does Greg Abbott count? Oh, yeah. You know what? Wouldn't mind seeing him get taken by Beto. Oh, hey, Travis, could you bring up that Beto O'Rourke tweet from today? That, I think, was it Andy mentioned that? Oh, S. Friedman, Dr. Oz. Yeah, profiteering off of people's illnesses and like paid endorsements. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Travis, let me know when you're able to get that Beto O'Rourke 420 tweet. If you want a governor who will legalize marijuana in Texas, donate $4.20 today. Hell yeah. Let's go ahead and give that tweet an official Your Pal Hal like. Boom! Nicely done. Ugh, Oz. Leave PA and go back to Jersey. Grass Puddle, you can have him. All right, let's see if there's anyone else on here. Oh, yeah, I feel like this guy has already had his downfall. Someone said, I'm really surprised Andy Dick is still around. Yeah, he's gone through a lot of tough stuff. Joel Osteen. Interesting. There's someone who clearly profiteers off of people's vulnerabilities. Joel Osteen. But you know what? Rob Schaefer, you are right. This is a bit of a toxic question, and it is bringing some bad news and bad vibes. Some bad news and bad vibes. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Anything else? Oh, here's a good one. Not famous at all, but my neighbor. F my neighbor. Dan Schneider. Dan Schneider. That's the guy from Disney Channel. Nickelodeon or Disney Channel. Who was accused of just creeping. Rob Schaefer, you know what? That's a good point. Let's best stoner music playlist. Best stoner music. Let's see. All right. So let's get the good vibes going. I Googled best stoner music. Here's what came up. All right, y'all. Mary Jane, Rick James. Hits from the Bong, Cypress Hill. Rainy Day Women, number 12 and 35, Bob Dylan. Oh, Afro Man, Because I Got High, Because I Got High, Because I Got High. Snoop Dogg, Young, Wild, and Free. Smoke Two Joints by Sublime. You Don't Know How It Feels, Tom Petty. Roll Another One, or Roll Another Number, Neil Young. Sweet Leaf, Black Sabbath. I Want to Get High, more Cypress Hill. How High, Redman. Crumblin' Herb, Outcast. Next Episode, Dr. Dre. Addicted, Amy Winehouse. Oh, sad but true. Cali Dro, Lil Wayne, Gin and Juice, Snoop Dogg. Got 5 on it, Michael Marshall. Classic. Still Blazin', Wiz Khalifa. Reefer Man, Cab Calloway. Travis, what do you got?
I got 3 recs that are not on the nose for people that are looking just get with the vibes. 1 is Anything Flying Lotus Touches. 2 is King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, a real band from Australia.
Yes.
And 3 is another band from Australia, I think, called Elder, who take up the Black Sabbath kind of riffy progressive rock mantle and just go on a ride. They're great.
Nice. All right. We've come to that time of the show where we've done all our prepared segments. Now it's time for a rejected segment. And today's rejected segment is Hal actually smokes weed on the show. And that might break some of our protocols here. But since it is 420, Travis, here is a vape. And, oh, what's that? I hope you saw it. It was glorious, man. Peace out. Nicely done, Travis. Folks, thank you for hanging out with me today. I had such a delightful time. Holly Gutierrez, happy 420. The show did fly by. Simon, I appreciate you. Everybody. Grateful Dead, Fish, absolutely, Grass Puddle. Afro Man, Because I Got High. Thank you for hanging out with us, everybody who's been in the chat and just watching, whether you chatted or not. I really appreciate you being here. Join us again tomorrow, 11 a.m. on the West Coast, 2 p.m. on the East Coast, 1 p.m. Omaha, Nebraska. And thank you to everybody at Backchannel. Thank you, producer Travis, for holding it down. Stick around for The Drive with Mario Smith.